my fucking phone on Valentine's, 'cause you're on my mind. Sitting in this house alone, wonder why you didn't call my fucking phone. Girl, are you blind? Life's giving you signs. Man, I was such a fool to ever love you. I know you're old news, but does he love you like I do? We can't be done, we can't be through. Made decision based on current moves. I can't go back, I'll be a fucking fool. But you know that I miss you, and you know I never did you. Even though you fuck my mental, and I can't cope 'cause of my mental.
necessarily feel like I'm not gonna deserve love in a way just because I've been hurt. I mean, I think that I'm gonna think real positive about love, and I feel like just because things happen, you don't have to treat somebody a certain way. And that's exactly what I kind of want to teach within my music and what I do. So that's exactly what I speak about. I'm always gonna believe in love, and I respect what it is, what it feels like.
I put you in control. I want you gray and blue and flow. You take pics and I'm on board. You were always different from the road, yeah. I keep staring at my phone. You're so waiting for that night. I could stand it being alone. What's the reason for my anxious patience? Can't stop waiting. Distance, where to come about you. Listen, I only think about you. Distance, where to come about you. Listen, I only think about you.
Thinking about you for the past few months. Walk around my room, wonder where the time went. I just wish that you would keep in touch, knowing that's probably asking for too much. Not the type to beg you and plead, but I keep seeing you in my dreams. Memories play back like movie scenes. No calls, no texts, no rectifying for all the times that I made you feel like you were tripping. I fucked up every chance given. Damn, I fucked up every chance given. I see it all clear vision. Blame it on reckless decisions. Made you build walls, lock your heart. I wish we could go back, restart. Stop playing games and reset. And you know, like I know, that we both made mistakes. Blame it all on me, babe. Just come back to me. Bring it back, bring your love back to me. I just wanna give you what you missing. Friends keep telling you I'm no good, but you know you should be here with me. Yeah, hey, and you know you should be right near me. Just hope that you don't stray too far, or I feel like something's missing. Yeah.
West to find myself and find my friends. Feel the weight of my actions, trying to dance this shit off once again. My heart become packed with anguish. Don't forget my ego been staying down. Beating myself up again. Beating myself up again. Beating myself up. Nigga know he can't crowd go. They don't feel shit, so you must make them feel this. Wish that I could have a mob with me, but in the long run, that's dragging folks along, but loneliness is probably a sin. That's why the loneliest end up on crazy shit. But does it end? Or does it end when I claim quits? Self-doubt be on that lame shit. Quest to find myself and find my friends. Feel the weight of my actions, trying to dance this shit off once again. My heart become packed with anguish. Don't forget my ego been staying there, beating myself up again, beating myself up again, beating myself up. The smallest shit that throw me in a spot. You rapping for some credit or the smile? You rap because you care for some clout. I would suggest you figure out. Do a show with unresponsive crowds. Really tripping the fuck out. I gotta be better, gotta be better, gotta be better. Quest to find myself and find my friends. Feel the weight of my actions, trying to dance this shit off once again. My heart become packed with anguish, and don't forget my ego been staying there, beating myself up again, beating myself up again, beating myself up.
What if what I think I am is not what I'm supposed to be?
Shit.
Tell it to my nine, bitch. Yeah, let me speak, baby. I've debunked the funk that I've been in for weeks, baby. I removed the pump from trunk. If you won't bump, I leave you slump. If I succumb to my young and my childish greed, baby, I might buy the world just for my niece, baby. Part of my pride, head to the sky, down on my knees, baby. Nico send me loops, don't send me beats, baby. Part of my fleece, that's only custom, that's on me, baby. Charlie, Charlie, I ain't even peak yet. The feast that I ain't beat yet, lasting longer than Key Sweat. We next that shit that weak at your weak ass, you making us depressed. We prep whatever you need like we eject, don't want our rejects. This how we stretch, impressive flexibilities. It's how we test agility, pull up in flexibility. You moving tough, don't do too much, we'll test your tangibility. And squeeze like tangerines, these tambourines gon' ring, you feeling me? Charlie, I've got no fear at the top. Don't you compare me to that, only prepare me for God. I peer at my peers and it appears that they stand to the side. I've been good for years, the way I steer, I could never get tired. I made your pedal retire, cause I got no strings and I grew wings where they used to reside. My walls Jerusalem high, you tried breaking them down, but I just broke into my stride. I just hit a lick for their hearts and then sat them with mine. Charlie, Charlie.
How can I focus on what I need? Complexities in my sleep when I dream. I'm a little mean, but that means I'm focused on me. Looking at these trees, yeah, the leaves, they look so in peace. Finding my way around town now. Taking my pen to the crown now. And I don't waste time on none of y'all niggas now. And they gon' do what I say so, cause I need my peso now. And they can call me whatever, but I'ma fucking stay on, cause I got the light though. And your shawty watch my clock though, cause she wanna groove on, but I don't even like hoes. And they like to call me cocky, cause I got the lock key that open up your eye tree. And they like to call me cocky, cause I got the lock key that open up your eye dreams. So how can I focus on what I need? Complexities in my sleep when I dream. I'm a little mean, but that means I'm focused on me. Looking at these trees when I I sleep, they look so appealing.
Okay, hear that?
I just booked a red-eye flight to where you stay, ayy. I just wanna see you, baby, what you say, hey. Parlez-vous français, ooh, I'm not tryna play games with you. Only really care about loving. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. We be flying on that late night flight. Hoping that you not afraid of heights, yeah. You can get it how you like. My love is gon' keep you high, even if we switching times. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why you gotta leave my side? You already know you the apple of my eye. I've been living life trying to get my piece of the pie. Now you got me out here bedside waiting on replies from you. Treated love like a game, duck goose. Bird bitches move the same, not you. Girl, I got one question, how you get me sprung just like this? Can't even fight it, calling up the pilot. Where do I need to go? Don't care if it's Mexico or with the Eskimos. I gotta get to you, get to you, get to you. I just booked a red-eye flight to where you stay, hey. I just wanna see you, baby, what you say, hey. Parlez-vous français, ooh, I'm not tryna play games with you. Only really care about loving. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. We be flying on that late night flight. Hoping that you not afraid of heights, yeah. You can get it how you like. My love is gon' keep you high, even if we switching times. Oh yeah,
let's go. I made it clear it's never been a mystery. Loving your vibe, sliding on your energy. A hypocrite to pick into your history. Go pick a city, LA or the Sicily. Sweet got the presidential, need some christening. Closing my eyes, knowing what you picture and reading your mind. All the pages glistening. Got you seeing the lights, picking up the signaling. Hit it so good, got you talking that nonsense. I can go deeper than your conscience. You got that water dripping like a faucet, knocking on wood, going through your comments. Got me a little insecure, I can't lie to you. Got me feeling super sure with my eye on you. Deep in your waves, changing up what's hot to you. 5 on that ass, that's how I say bye to you. We be flying on that late night flight, hoping that you're not afraid of heights, yeah. You can get it how you like. My love is gon' keep you high, even if we switching times.
I just want to say I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us. I'm super excited to talk to you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, really, honestly. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask, you got anything you want to debut for the fans?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have something that y'all want to hear.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all niggas looking for high, though. Can't fuck with y'all if you can't with them niggas. I'm kicking your ass out the door. What the fuck's even in y'all? When I skirt off a little in the drop. Y'all looking dumb, sexy flicks like some internet shit. I might be in you be blocked. Y'all niggas lame as fuck, and Robbie should fire. Bobby still getting cuts. The dogs ain't my nigga, but still can't stand it because it's still wrong with them people. Y'all would never kick it. Oh my god, oh my god. And I hope that. For the TV, act like anybody knows your shoulder. But I hate you niggas and I hope this shit don't blow up. Fuck y'all, yeah, fuck y'all, yeah. Fuck y'all, yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, fuck y'all.
So what do y'all think?
It was great. It was great.
Totally.
Totally.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah.
great. I'm glad y'all liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just out of curiosity, you wouldn't happen to have any other tracks?
Niggas can't see me, I might have to flip the doors up. Do this for the TV, act like anybody knows your shoulder. But I hate you niggas and I hope this shit don't blow up. Fuck y'all, yeah, yeah, fuck y'all, yeah. Fuck y'all, yeah, yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, yeah, yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, yeah, yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
I mean, as long as they're honest.
Welcome back. We are YAWP Radio Live, people. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. It is Monday night, 9 p.m. And we are sitting here. I'm Robbie. This is Adaze. And we are sitting here with Teez. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, guys?
So yeah, we're here for an interview with Teez. We'll get into that in a minute. But he dropped his EP, No Time for Sleep, back in February.
Yes, sir.
Banger EP. And I hear there's a project with Indigo coming soon.
I just want to say,
can you confirm?
Cannot.
I just want to say, I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us.
But yeah, you just heard a great slate of songs starting with February 14th by Alina Cole and Noah Markham. Then it was About You by Willie featuring NYTs. Then Be Better by Jelani Imani. Then Charlie Charlie by Ben Riley and Nico Porter, followed by Complexities by Kapwani. And then Late Flights by NYTs featuring Alex Music. Lastly was Too High by NYTs featuring Lotus. And then you just saw our little promo video where he dissed the fuck out of us. What the hell was that about, bro?
Listen, man, I just thought it would be great promotional media for you guys to be like, oh, wow, look, NYT's dissed us.
Damn.
But we're here, right?
You're the mega genius behind it all.
Listen, I mean, I guess it was me. No, I'm just playing. It wasn't me.
He was behind the viral marketing campaign.
Yeah.
That just set our careers off. We're going to look at that video, and that diss is the moment where we just like, it was the NYT's stimulus package.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Forget the Drake stimulus package, just the NYT stimulus package. Yeah.
It's the best package to get.
I mean, we needed that. That song is fire, though. I listen to it all the time.
Yeah, honestly.
Just to keep myself humble.
Just to, you need a lot of self-hate sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of self-hate.
Sometimes I'm having a good day and I'm like, damn, this is like scary. I love myself a little too much, you know? It's time for a little, like a self-care day. I'm a self-harm day.
What the I mean, okay, guys. Okay,
not literally,
not literally in a video game, guys.
Self-ambivalence day.
Yeah.
Self-feeling neutral. Anyway, so we have an event coming up that we want to promo before we get into it. You want to talk a little bit about that?
I do actually. Revolt, Repair, Reinvent, if I can speak correctly. We are going to have it on April the 12th, y'all. Please check it out. Go into YAWP Official. Check it out in our bio. We are Damselflies, Hail Gale, Gothlandistan, and Drip Tones.
Drip Tones just joined the lineup.
Just joined the lineup. So we're starting at 7 p.m. Ticket prices are $888 because we like to do them repeated numbers.
Shout out my angel number girlies.
We love
you.
Shout out. We love you.
We see the signs too, girl. It's not just you.
So make sure you follow us on YAWP Official Instagram for more details. It's gonna be lit. Going to have a lot of fun, and we're gonna try to make it the most crazy and YAWP experience possible.
Yes,
know how we roll. You know what I'm saying?
So that's April 12th, and let me say like how much work is going into this show. It's insane. It's gonna be incredible. Like more than you think of like your DIY music show. Like beyond that, more than just music, more than just merch or whatever, like it's crazy. So check us out, YAWP Official on Instagram, and I think we can get into the interview.
Absolutely. So
yeah. So what's up, man?
So who are you exactly?
Yeah.
Like,
I am NYT's artist, producer, just a overall hardworking guy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to talk myself up too much. I just let the work for itself for real.
if there's any time to talk yourself up,
This would be the time, wouldn't it?
It's the time.
This would be the time.
This is.
I'm a
the
fire-ass artist coming out of Atlanta.
There you
I'm
go.
originally from New York. Moved down here in 2016. Didn't really start getting into music until about 2018, and then just never stopped. And as the years went on, things just kind of got cooler and cooler because I was just doing my thing.
Hell yeah.
So what brought you down out of New York to Georgia?
Honestly, it was just a change of environment. I just felt like I needed to get out. There was obviously some other stops in between there. I lived in Charlotte for a little bit, and then eventually when I graduated high school, I came here to try to go to college, dropped out. But doesn't mean that you should drop out. Stay in school. Unless you don't want to.
GSU dropouts are some of my favorite people.
You know, because it's just like there's just a certain twang you get, like a little character we have.
Exactly.
Like it's just
like
you know,
a character development.
Yeah.
You know?
Shout out our dropouts.
Yeah.
Shout out to dropouts.
Shout out.
Maybe one day.
Shout out to the people staying in school because it's tough. Hey, shout out to the people staying in school because it is tough. But hey,
shout out to people. Shout out to
Shout out
human
to
beings.
Shout out to the human race.
They be breathing and stuff. That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
I have to do it manually.
I'm saying.
Shit got
When
no
I go to
autopilot.
sleep, it's like, ooh, it's tough, man.
This shit don't got autopilot.
Yeah, so like what was you said you started making music around like 2016, 2018?
2018, yeah.
2018.
Mhm.
So like what was your relationship with music like as a child, like before you really got into like fully making it?
My relationship with music growing up has always been like deep rooted in like R&B and like 70s like 70s soul music.
What were some names?
Like the Temptations, like you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom had me grow up with that. A lot of like 90s, 80s hip hop. My mom was like deep in the music industry in New York for a while back then, and she basically just kind of introduced me to what it was like. Cause she used to do a show that I would just be sitting there with her called what was the name of the show? I'm trying to remember the name. If it comes back to me, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But basically, I grew up around it, but I never really had a personal interest in it, only because I felt like I wasn't good enough at it or whatever the case may be. Eventually, I just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I like doing this for fun. And then eventually, like, I just started putting stuff out there, and people were rocking with it. So I just kept going with it, and that's what I'm still doing it today.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
What kind of show was she on? If you can't remember the name,
it was like a public broadcast station. So
On
it was like
TV?
it was
Okay.
like one of those like old broadcast stations. Like she used to be
and it was like New York
Legends
music?
of Hip Hop was what it was
Oh,
called.
okay.
Like that's what it was
okay.
called.
Gotcha.
So she would like speak to like people like L Cool J, Rakim, like all like the older like generation of artists. And interview them in like a bunch of different places. I would just be with her, like sometimes on a late night, just out with her. But it really got me introduced to kind of like how people are in the music industry in terms of like just operational sense. I don't even know how to really describe it. It was more so just like I was just there. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was
But
just in that
like being in
environment.
that environment, it's like
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
consciously or subconsciously, like has an effect on you.
Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah, for sure.
So then when you actually fell into music, was that when you met up with like Surrender and like the J Sensei and
Actually,
like, those guys? Or
meeting
was it before that?
it was before. It was actually kind of around the same time actually. So
Okay.
when I started making music, I was working at Mellow Mushroom.
Mhm.
So I was just at a pizza spot in Stockbridge, and I didn't really have like I said, like I showed one of my friends, Adrian, like some stuff I wrote because I was writing stuff prior to that, but I wasn't really like committed to it because I didn't have any of my own equipment.
Right.
At the time, I was working with someone who had a different, like he lived in a whole different state. We used to live in Charlotte together, but you know, you move states, you can't really keep doing the same thing with the same people. So eventually it just kind of came to a point where I had to basically be like, I really want to keep doing this, but I didn't have any of the equipment. So I remember my first week working at Mello, and I've told the story a few times now at this point, I think. But basically, the first week I worked at Mellow Mushroom when I got hired, I made $800. Never made that much in a week again, but that was 1 week. I spent pretty much my entire, like, whatever I made that week on the music equipment that I started out with. It was like a Focusrite, like, starter pack, FL Studio, because they tried to, I love FL. When I first started making music, they kind of get you with like the really cheap or like the free version of it.
Yeah, but you need
to pay for it. You can save
exactly.
anything and record. So I was like, bro.
Yeah.
So I ended up paying for that.
Save shit. That's
you can't
so
save
crazy.
shit. That shit was wild. So I was just like, fuck, I gotta do something. So every other one costs. So I just paid for that and started somewhere. And then, yeah.
So you can really attest to why like tipping is so important.
I can.
Like, you wouldn't be here today without that great tip day, right?
Exactly. That week. Definitely tip your servers. I have my own opinions on that in terms of like going out, but you know, the restaurant industry is kind of.
Oh yeah, that's like, you know.
Until they're getting paid a living wage, we're tipping them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
Pretty much,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't know what you got paid as a server, but it's like $4 is the
$2.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane.
You
it's
just
insane.
better hope that somebody actually was gonna pay you.
You have to do
like
tips
enough
to
for the day,
survive.
Right,
to cover
right.
bills.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Give them $30 an hour.
No cap.
Servers,
pay the servers, man.
you deserve 30.
For what?
not be
I
on
don't
the
need.
customers.
Yeah, for what
Yeah.
you have to deal with, like no.
Yeah, it should not
like,
be on the
All the
customers to
girls
do
getting,
that.
like harassed by the chef and shit.
That
like,
too,
yeah.
bro. I hate.
What was
hate
like?
how
What,
people-
what did you ever reach like a breaking point, or was it just like I gotta move on, or like what was like the?
COVID. I was actually working there up until I got laid off. I think in like March, like 2020, like when COVID was really starting.
Right.
When it was starting to get like
that's-
really
yeah,
bad. So
yeah.
I was like on unemployment for like a few months, and then one of my homies got me a job. Same homie, Adrian. That man's been in my life since I started doing this. So it's like, excuse me. But I when I came back from that, I actually started working at a warehouse job. So I had to transition from Mello from that, but it was really like just kind of forced. But I just kind of took a couple months because you know them stimulus checks were kind of rolling in.
So you worked at Mello with Jordan, with Jay Sensei, right?
Yep.
That's how you guys met?
Yes, sir. I actually met him there. He didn't start when I first came back because we were still like in the middle of the semester. So it was like February when I started there of 2018. I keep getting 2017 and 2018 confused for that job, but it was around that time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So I didn't meet him until the summertime, but then when we met in the summertime, we kind of started hitting it off and just talking about like music stuff. And then we just started like sharing demos back and forth, and then we just got really cool. And we've been homies ever since. Him, and then I met Willie through him, and the whole Surrender gang. So like Raid Invade, Brendan, everybody that's in the group. Like I met everybody from through him.
And so they're like all like kind of based in Cali now, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Moved out there a year ago or two.
Around about a little bit over probably at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever like consider going over there?
I definitely considered it. But it's just like life kind of was just like what it was here.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like they just had kind of more of like a concrete plan together for them moving out there. So, I mean, we talk all the time. So, I mean, it's not like the love is still not there. So it's like we're still homies. We still talk all the time. I just went out there and visited them October of last year.
Okay.
And so we stayed out there for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
And trying to go back out there soon actually.
Nice.
Nice.
That's nice. So they moved away with the like connection. The bond is still there, and like you just were like, oh, life is good in Atlanta right now.
Oh yeah. But
Indigo, you know, like
Indigo is crazy. When we
not literally,
no, like not literally crazy.
I mean,
crazy awesome,
crazy as an
crazy
artist,
great.
crazy artist.
Good.
Like she is insane, bro. Like she's definitely one of the people that I feel like outside of like Jordan and them like inspire me to kind of keep getting better at my craft because she just keeps pushing like the bar. So I really can't say too much negative on that because it's like it's like
no, absolutely not.
It's like a push and pull type of deal. Like she just be coming up with something crazy. I'm just like, bro, I gotta get back in the studio.
Yeah,
yeah.
So staying was definitely worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's cool. So you've actually performed with us twice now. We remember that exactly a year ago today was Fool's Day Show 2022.
Yeah.
2023. That was an awesome time. And then it was like almost 2 years ago that the Darty, where you
in June,
featured with Jordan with Jay Sensei.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was actually the first time. I feel like that was actually the first time I met you, because I definitely remember, and I remember like the first, because that was for sure the first performance of yours I saw. And I remember like you performed like because you did a set with
Jordan,
with
Jay Sensei,
At Old Smith, or Smith's Old Bar?
No, at the Darty.
Outside. It was like 2 songs or something like that.
I think we had it was 2 songs. We had 2 songs,
And I just remember like I was so impressed.
Yeah,
like,
that was a great performance.
I definitely like told like everybody who was there. I was like, man, like that.
I appreciate you.
I
appreciate that.
I think Kingsley was there too. We were talking about it after, and I was like, man, he's like the real deal. Like,
I be trying to bring the energy, man. I be trying to bring the energy, because I just feel like, oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
I just feel like whenever I'm performing, it's kind of like, that's like your chance to kind of show people who've never heard of you.
Yeah,
to like
100%.
To basically just like introduce them to yourself. So it's like I do all types of stuff. So I don't want it to be like, feel like I'm not interacting with the crowd, or you're just kind of there watching me just stand up there.
What are you like? Because I've been meaning to ask you this for real. Like, what are some of the things that you kind of focus on or think about when it comes to like performing? Because like if you're like, for any artist out there, like, you know, like making a song in the studio and like performing or like doing like performance art, that's like 2 different crafts. It's like 2 different like kind of like they have their own unique qualities to them in their own respects. So like when it comes to the actual application of like the song you made, like you can be in the studio and make it, but then like when it actually comes to performing, and like what's your mentality? Like, what are some things that you try to do? Like, what goes into that for you?
I look at it like a sport more so. So it's like, and I grew up playing sports, so I just kind of like, it kind of was just beating in my head to kind of like look at things in that nature. Because it's like, before I like perform, I'm more so like, I might take like a shot just to kind of get me loose a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Like, I don't like to do too much.
Yeah.
Mostly drink water just to stay hydrated.
Exactly.
You know how I go in terms of just being.
Shout out Brita Filter.
Shout out Brita.
Brita, we are taking sponsorships.
We are taking sponsorships.
It's sitting next to me, so you know it's facts.
Yeah.
Email is YAWPRadiolive@gmail.com. Anyway, sorry.
I look at it like a sport, because it's kind of like before I go up there, like I got the nerves, and you know, just kind of like anybody that's ever performed knows, like it's just going up there in front of people is like one of the bravest things you can do, because it's like you're really just kind of pouring your soul out to these people and just 100%. Hoping it connects.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, thankfully I've been in a position where it's like connected most of the time, and sometimes, I mean, I've had shows where it just wasn't. So it's like, you know, I kind of had to go through the growing pains of just kind of figuring out what works when performing, and I still feel like there's still more to learn for me. So it's just kind of like going through the motions and then just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah.
But once I'm on stage, like when I tell you my mind goes blank, like I still remember everything.
Yeah.
But my mind just goes blank, because like
in the zone.
Yeah, because when you start thinking about it, I feel like personally, it's like that's when you start making the most mistakes, because it's like you're thinking of obviously unless you have stuff choreographed, because then it's like second nature at that point. But you know, if you're going up there and you're just trying to, oh wait, I hope I don't forget these lyrics, or it just takes away from the feeling of the performance, because not every performance is about you singing word for word. It's more so like the feeling you're trying to convey to the crowd. To me,
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a performance. At the end of the day, you're like in character, kind of.
They want to hear. They want to hear you. You know, do what you do. Like it's like, and if you have the confidence, they're gonna feel confident in you, because they're like, I don't know what the guy's gonna do, so I don't know what to expect unless you've seen the show before. But then, even then, you still don't know what to expect.
No, maybe you'll like pull out a fire breathing thing, and it's like just start breathing fire.
That should be wild.
Bro, if you choreograph something like that, I mean, that's like more than a lot of people. Some people are just like go on stage and like give it 20%, you know.
Yeah,
if you bring the energy that you are bringing, and then like,
especially if you feel like the crowd isn't engaged with you, which is very easy to feel like that if not everybody's like jumping with you. Like it's not like Everybody's not a jumper. Everybody's just kind of like, some people like
not
the
every
vibe.
show is a jumping show.
But there are things like I've noticed, like there are things that you do where it's like, you know, normally like because whenever someone performs live, I'm like nerding out for real because I'm like I want to figure out every single thing you do to like get emotion out of people because it's a science to it in some aspects just as much as it is an art because like I notice there's some things you do where like at a specific moment in a song it's like you know that this is a part where like people could like sing along with the most or like you say okay like you kind of shout out Britta you kind of like give those cues or like kind of help the audience be more engaged. And I think that's one thing that's like really important because I know I've seen some other performances, you know, where it's like, I'm just talking at you and it's just like that only works in certain respects. But I feel like, when you're a performer, like how you do things, I'm always, whenever I see you perform live, I feel like I'm always in it because it feels like it's like we're performing together.
Right.
Almost,
that's what I want to feel like.
And that's the kind of the point. Yeah.
That's fire, bro. Like I don't get a lot of people to tell me like exactly what like they be feeling in the moment. So hearing you say that's like really dope because honestly, like when I get off stage, I'm like, it's done. I did it. Yeah. But it's like I feel like I can kind of like chill out a little bit, but it's like the feeling of like after performing is like a rush on its own. So it's like I'll be super overstimulated, bro. So I'll just be like trying to like collect myself after that, and it's like I still want to be engaged with everybody like right afterwards. That's like coming up to me and talking to me because it's like you know what I'm saying. Like it's like I'm obviously just a person like anybody else, but it's like seeing people like feel things or like react or really fuck with the performance.
Like it's a different feeling, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
Do you think you feel that way because you're also an artist, or do you think that that perspective is coming from you as like a listener?
I think
or like a viewer.
I think once I started performing, I kind of got a different lens to like of respect in terms of like what exactly goes into it because like you said, like there's so much emotion going into like before you perform, but then I kind of feel you on the like the blank out thing. Like once I get on stage, it's just like, you know, it's like I'm in a whole different like mind state. Like, so I think for me doing it more often, it's like once I start to see other people do it, my respect like goes that much higher. Cause like you can start to tell, when someone is like how much work they put into what they do. And then like, again, like the ability to like engage the audience and like bring them into the performance and like just have it become an experience, like that's the ultimate goal really. And so like if you're able to capture that, like that's a special thing. So like I'm always like, if you're able to do that, that's like it's a crazy thing to me.
I ain't gonna lie, like I do this thing where like if it's somebody like, because I'm pretty good with remembering faces. I may not remember names like immediately on like the first couple meetings just because I'm just bad with names, but then once I like see you enough, it's like okay, I know who you are. And for me, it's like I'll try to like, even when I'm performing, like this is just a little tidbit. If it's somebody I've never seen before, because obviously, like I said, still growing, everything of that nature. Somebody I've never seen before, I'll be trying to like still do the same, like same thing I do in terms of like just kind of bringing people in, and I just see if that one particular person was in it. Not even because I'm like, if you get it and you were with it, cool. If you weren't, I'm gonna be like locked in. Like you have to know. You have to get involved with
you
this.
specifically.
Nah, it's not. It's nothing like that. But it's more so like just kind of like if I can get one new person, invested in this, that's enough for me. Like it's productive day for me. But it's like I'm always like appreciative of people just showing love and like telling me to keep working or just like working with me. Like Ace Fontaine, for instance, like Rokai, like all these people were kind of like tapping in with me in terms of just being like supporting me as an artist, you know, and also creating dope art as well. So I'm always inspired by people around me. Outside of my like artists, my top artists, like mainstream artists that I listen to, I'm also inspired by just the people around me because it's like there's just a different level of respect I have because it's like not only are you also juggling like regular life stuff, like this isn't all you do as an artist, but you're also juggling real life stuff like anybody else is. But it's like at the same time we're all kind of having the same goal and vision. And I'm not a hater. I just can't be a hater. I just
no, there's a lot of respect in that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
that's awesome. We do have one question from the chat real quick. NYTs, when we getting the NYTs shirts?
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Damn.
You should have been prepared for that question.
Listen. Okay, well, once I get that figured out, I will let you know, because I have been on a different type of mindset at the moment.
Once he files his lawsuit with every T-shirt maker in the New York,
because honestly, I have to. I love New York is
That-
mine. It has to come back.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Once he files and completes the lawsuit, then he'll get back at y'all.
I'm just playing, but yeah. No, I'm definitely I definitely got some ideas and sketches. I just got to figure out like what I'm gonna do to get it made.
Right.
So,
Totally.
you know.
But I mean, it's, you know,
this is an idea for
they
sure.
named
that
it
I
after
haven't-
you, bro. You got to do it.
You know, I got to do
named
it.
New York after you.
And
After me, I
t-shirts,
was
man.
there before it was even started.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have liked me back then, but it's fine. It's all good.
But we're gonna listen to one of your songs real quick.
Okay.
Root of It All. Do
Hey.
you want to tell us just a little bit about the song, like the process or anything behind it? before
Yeah.
going into it?
So speaking of people inspiring me, that was a beat Rokai made. He sent me like a pack of beats, and at first when he sent me the pack of beats, it was like a week I think afterwards, because they had thrown a show I think a week prior to me even starting writing for all those songs. So I went to their show. It was Smiles, Rokai, Elijah Amir, who just dropped a project, crazy. It was Deshaun Visions and a couple of other people as well, Novice as well. And seeing how they kind of ran their show and like how everything was just kind of like, it was really smooth. Like they really are a solid group of dudes. And I went home that night and was just feeling super inspired. So I went through the Rokai pack again, and Root of All was actually the first song that I made out of that pack, and it was really just about the concept of money and how we just kind of view it, and how we do need it, but it's also like how too much of it can kind of drive people insane. But that's kind of the point I was trying to get across with Root of It All.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And here it is, Root of It All by NYTs.
I mean, I guess.
Pick up the rock, niggas get popped. I peeped your stance. Yeah, clean off the top, face of giving in abundance. Niggas tried to steer me away, but for them digits, I come running. You can keep me from it. I just got some money in my pockets, don't come for me. Niggas tried to throw me off my course, Rainbow Road. When she throw it back on me, hypothermic, I cannot feel my toes. Isometric is poetic, I'm eclectic with the flows. I'm the best there is, and I'ma say it with my chest, cause I believe that shit. And if he tell you that he better, I would bet my rib, yeah. Got a pocket full of dreams and my kinfolk. The vision clearer than it seems, all I need's love.
Root of, all evils, root of, all evils, root of, all evils, all evils.
Money gon' switch up, might have been a mix up. Money might make you hate your partner. It's all depending on how you use it. Government taxes so damn stupid. Keep on my toes, feet on my soles, feeling just like a shoe. And money got shawty choosing, ain't that much left to do. Money could never cause a division. Me and my niggas sit together like we some so-ins, too zoned in. Fuck with the money, then it's chalk zone. Niggas don't hit me less about dough. Teez been the one, don't mention two, unless them checks come in multiple. Got a pocket full of dreams and my kinfolk. The vision clearer than it seems, all I need's love.
Root of, all evils, root of, all evils, root of, all evils, root of, all evils.
Pray that the money keep on falling deeper, deeper, falling down. Look where we go. Feeling for more and more and more. The more receive, the more the greedy grow.
To do it. Sorry. You want to say like welcome back?
All right, welcome back. That was Rid of It All by NYT's. We are YAWP Radio Live. Make sure if you're on the live stream, you give us a like, and make sure you comment up in here and let us know what you want to ask NYT's while we have them here live and ready.
Ask
to
your
go.
questions.
Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. So we are back, my man. How you doing?
Pretty good. Been having fun so far.
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, it's been great talking with you so far. We just have, actually a bunch of. We got a lot to get through.
Some questions.
All right. I'm an open book.
If you're gonna diss us, we're gonna be liberal with the questions we're asking. So,
so like these are we spent a lot of time like kind of curating these and putting these together.
Very important. Yeah.
Very
important topics.
Yeah.
But so we already established you're in a relationship with Indigo, fellow artist. Actually, our next guest next month.
Oh shoot!
On what, May 3rd or something like that. The first Monday of May, at 9 p.m. And on YouTube.com. And so what? And you guys actually have an EP together, Dimly Lit Cabin, right? What was it? What was it like recording with a significant other, and specifically that album, which is, as far as I know, has an interesting way it came about, right?
Yes. So basically, to keep it, short, I guess, it was more so a trip where we were just kind of going to a cabin, and I brought my music equipment. So I didn't really know if we were going to make music, but I just felt like the vibe would have made sense whenever it made sense.
Yeah.
And it ended up making sense one night, and we actually were up recording like 12 or 13 demos, I think.
In one night?
In one night, yeah. We did all that in one night, but obviously, like, I had to cut it down to what we really, really liked, and then, like, refine that. And then, yeah, honestly, it was just, the scenery just made sense. So it just made, like, it was basically like a time capsule. That's what I meant to say. Like a time capsule. So
that's like a snapshot of that weekend.
Like basically in a sense. Really cool. And then I don't think there was really like any way that could have came up any better than it did. Yeah. I just really think that it was just a really solid project that we came out with together. Kind of just putting more of like a different spin on like the types of music that we make. Obviously, Indigo has been dropping like crazy stuff. She just dropped her EP recently as well, Villain Era, and crazy on that. And because I started producing, I got to get one song on there. So
nice.
Yes. So
wow,
fire.
So you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but so how'd you have the energy to like stay up and do all 12
listen,
demos?
I don't
Cabin
know.
Trip?
Is that gonna be Cabin Trip? Yes, let's Cabin Trip.
Okay.
It was a cabin trip. Gotcha. So yeah, it was but it was great. Honestly, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had on it ever. And I cannot say that I condone behaviors for YouTube guidelines, but
I'm still lost. Honestly, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't.
It's a mystery, guys. We don't,
Take a cabin trip, guys. That's all I gotta say.
Bring your music equipment.
Bring your music equipment. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. So how do you feel about the British aristocracy?
What the fuck? What would I know about that, brother?
Well, like the King Charles and like all that.
Yeah,
like...
fuck. I mean, hey, no, yeah, for real. Like it's kind of like a Why am I answering this question again? Because I don't know.
We just think we want your really nuanced, balanced take on this subject.
The people want to know.
The people want to know. I mean, honestly. I'm looking at the camera. I know y'all can't see it yet. I'll see it eventually.
Yeah. They're getting a side eye.
They're getting a side eye because they know.
They know
what we really think. What I really think.
Okay.
Which is
you can be controversial.
If we're being controversial, starting a beef with the British aristocracy is crazy. Like, that's wild. I
mean,
Prince William, I'm coming for you.
There's a lot. What about them documentaries, man? Like, you know about them documentaries.
Oh yeah, we've had a.
You see them documentaries.
We've been seeing documentaries as of late.
A lot of documentaries.
A lot of them coming out, saying some pretty interesting stuff about just the dynamic that powerful,
Yeah.
and wealthy people have.
Bro, it's crazy, like how shitty they were treating Meghan
Capitalism is
Markle,
a crazy motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. Capitalism is. We can talk about that all day.
You think they're like linked in some way? Well, I mean, just like from your point of view.
I mean, from my point of view,
yeah.
Capitalism is just probably one of the worst systems you could possibly have. I'm not gonna lie, like it works for who it works for, but then it just screws the rest, in my opinion. But
it works for the royalty,
the royalty, the rich,
British royalty,
the rich. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's America. I'm not
well,
gonna say
amazing.
anything that nobody has not heard already.
Sure, yeah, of course. This is a political science show. No,
That's what it's turned into.
Yeah. So tell us about your. Oh, you actually already did this. You kind of ruined my question. I was gonna ask. Tell us about your first time buying music equipment and why tipping is so important.
Damn.
Because I already knew about that, but
did.
you answered that, so
It's all good.
We can hit the next one then.
So do you think Taiwan should fight for independence, or should they just kind of keep doing what they're doing?
You guys just started going for all the polarizing questions because that's
it's freak. You know, we can ask, you can answer. You should, you know.
It would have been nice if we had that like back and forth. It was like a real question, and then but
okay. Word. Well,
so Taiwan.
I don't know.
This is a real question.
Yeah, no, so Taiwan.
Here. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Taiwan.
What do I know about Taiwan?
What do you know about Taiwan?
I know that
probably more than I do.
I mean, what do you know?
They be Taiwaning up in there.
Wow.
Be,
we should probably move on to the next question.
They be doing Taiwan stuff.
You're like, you got to ask the question back and see, do you know what you're even asking?
Yeah.
So two-parter. Are you lactose intolerant?
Yes, actually, I am.
Why? How's that affect your life? And also, why did you make that decision?
I made the decision to be lactose intolerant at the tender age of 6. No, I'm just playing. But
wow, so they grow up so fast.
So that's a crazy question, but I will answer it because being lactose intolerant is insufferable, especially when you like dairy products. Get your Lactaid, take care of your body.
So is it like a thing where it's like you have to go out of your way to like avoid it because it's in everything, or is it more so like you like because it sounds like you like
the first rule of lactose intolerance is you're not lactose intolerant. I'm just playing.
or everyone is.
Everyone is like you're not really supposed to consume it that way, but I be drinking almond milk and shit now, so I don't be.
No,
I don't be
in all
like,
fairness, technically speaking, y'all are like the normal ones.
Right.
Like people who aren't lactose intolerant are like they're like mutants or something.
Animal.
Yeah, like you're not supposed to be
like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
So
seriously.
Back at Mellow Mushroom, when you were eating all that cheese bread, were you taking your Lactaid or just farting up a storm on shift?
That's so crazy that you would ask me that, but sometimes you just can't afford Lactaid. I mean,
the customer is gonna feel that one,
especially if they were the worst customers you ever had. Like, let me stop playing.
You'd be like,
you'd be crop
they
dusting the
don't
whole
care if you
fucking
just like
restaurant.
fucking do a quick crop dust right past the table.
That's insane. That's
why you gotta tip. We gotta get this music.
You gotta
equipment.
tip, guys. It's all full circle.
You don't want to blast the gas in your face.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Yo, the way he's just laughing about this is scaring me.
You know, on paper, anyway, I'll just ask you.
I think it's a valid
I think it's a valid question.
Sure.
So, pop star Kesha is famously quoted singing, "Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy."
Fuck no. Fuck no.
So my question is,
keep that nigga far away from me.
So my question is, what do you think she meant by that? And do you feel comfortable that she still walks free among us?
Is P. Diddy still walking free among us?
I believe at this moment, yes.
They raided his house, but they haven't issued an arrest yet.
I mean, look, listen, I don't know nothing about Diddy, but the way they've been cooking this nigga, bro. The way they've been. Oh, can I say that on here? The way they've been cooking, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be P. Diddy, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy,
all
Mr. Dr. Love. What is it? What was his other name that he went by? Call Me Love.
Creepy shit, probably.
Yeah, when he said "Call Me Love," I knew something was off.
Yeah.
Did he make a love album?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did do that. But you see how that turned out.
Mm-hmm. So what did Kesha mean by that?
P. Diddy was touching them folks, man. I'm assuming that's what she meant. Like I don't know what you want me to say. Like
So Kesha's giving the Diddy cosign.
I don't even know. Like, you know how many people have said songs like those songs age terribly because they just put a P Diddy bar in there, and it's just like, what does that mean now?
It's like Diddy was around with like Biggie, like Tupac era, kind of, right?
Yeah, no,
that was literally Biggie was his
Nobody
artist.
talks about the like legacy or anything. Like people don't care about his music.
Well, I mean, he's more of an executive.
He was more of an executive. Every time Diddy was on a song, it was kind of like, oh, okay.
I see. Okay, I see.
He was like, here's a verse. But he had some. No, but I can't lie. Like when he was doing Making the Band, I remember there was this band. It wasn't even a band for it. It was like a singing group of guys. It was Day 26. Do you remember? Anybody know who that
I think I've heard the name.
Yeah, like they had like that first album, or was it their second album? I don't know which album it was, but it was like they had straight hits on that album. But Diddy was involved, so they didn't last. But he's like a curse. He's like a curse on people. Apparently.
Yeah. Every like movie I see him in, he's like doing some creepy shit.
Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't be trying to get too much into celebrity culture in the sense of like how they be acting, but obviously be seeing it, so you can't really avoid it.
Yeah. We were just saying before, like I just said before, this is like I don't have any faith in any of them anymore,
bro, because you don't know these people. So it's
Exactly.
like it's just.
Same
I mean,
culture is
having
like-
a parasocial relationship can be very toxic. Like if you allow it to be, like you can really rock with somebody's music or like think you know somebody just because you listen to their music type shit. That's just not the case. Like. Or if you're like a supporter of them, like you know their life story, but you really don't. So it's like everybody's story is different, and until I meet these folks, I will not know these folks. So it's just like I don't want to meet Diddy though. I'm good right now on that, especially in light of recent events. I can avoid that.
Recent events. We're just gonna leave that open ended.
So
it's on the internet. It's there. You can see it.
2020 leap year party.
Which I wasn't invited to.
Yeah, what the hell? It was his birthday, bro.
Wait a minute. Mind you, I found out that you had a February 29th birthday, the day of your birthday, actually. Like, and I was like, today? Oh, Lord.
Pull that one off.
I
That's
know,
that's like when a plane refuels midair. You know?
I thought bro was like 5. I was like, damn.
I decided to be a leap year baby the same day you decided to be lactose intolerant. It was like
exactly.
You guys are just looking for attention.
We're just
to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Like,
so I heard the floor broke, and you may have had a part in that at that party, at the 2020 leap year party.
Pause. Time out. Because I don't know which one of them told you that. I'm gonna find out.
Okay. You're NYTs. It's our job to know.
It's our job to know.
Hey, we didn't ask anybody. We just are very good researchers.
Nah, that was not my fault at all. But yes, there was
believable
damages to floors. I don't know how.
Were they playing your music?
They were playing all of the music actually, and it was a great night. But
were they playing Kesha?
Were we playing Diddy?
Is it possible? No, we definitely wasn't playing Diddy. We wasn't playing that. That probably was not in rotation. But yeah, I don't even know what caused that. All I know was there was a lot of trouble for that.
Wait,
and
how did it break?
A lot of people were jumping in the center of the floor.
And it caved like into the
like
next
it didn't
floor?
even not into it, but more so like just kind of like
sunk down.
Yeah, but it was damaged, so it's like
that's like the floor at the Tabernacle. It just like bows because people.
Yeah, you see, but that's the thing. Like that'd be like my biggest fear is like being somewhere where it's like not super stable for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't lie. That was definitely like top 5 memories for sure.
Was that at GCU, like in a dorm or?
No, they lived off campus at that time,
gotcha,
so it was at their house. It was like a Halloween. Was that a Halloween party? No, it wasn't a Halloween party. That was a different party.
Yeah. Different floor breaking. It's
different floor breaking incident.
Definitely not your fault.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of already touched on this question,
Also,
so yeah. I mean, but just to get you in as much trouble as possible.
Copy.
So like, do you feel like the state of New York owes you just royalties?
I would
put your name all over the t-shirts
by every New Yorker from here to fucking Copenhagen, and it's not even in the same place. Like, but like,
up the Eastern Corridor.
The Eastern Corridor would just go crazy. But no, actually, New York doesn't owe me shit because New York is New York, and New York will continue to be New York. And I'm just grateful to have been from a place like New York, to be able to have a little bit of a diverse background.
But it's kind of cool. Like you're wearing a Yankees hat. Like it has your artist name on the hat.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's like they basically they made it for me. Like the state again, like we said, I don't think they would have liked me back in 17 whenever, but like
wait, why not? Why wouldn't they like you?
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know.
I don't think they would have liked me.
I just had a feeling,
either,
guys. I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling.
As a matter of fact, I don't think they would like a lot of people in this room, honestly.
Majority of the people in this room probably.
Yeah.
You know?
You like the state
they
or
would
the city?
love you though.
You would be great, Robbie. They would.
No black people in New York City.
No, yeah.
I don't think that's the problem.
That might not have been a problem.
They were there, but I don't think
they just don't fuck with you.
I mean, after a certain time, they were like, "Oh, you can stay here, I guess."
Yeah. You know.
I guess.
Right.
But it could be inspo for some like merch or in the future. Or
Yeah,
something
for
like that.
sure.
How many times did you forget that table's ranch?
Damn, we're actually getting to the brass tacks of it all. These are the deepest question I think I've ever been asked. Probably a lot, because there wasn't really much to do but serve pizzas, so we was just really.
It's like, what, you want a ranch? What?
I thought you said blue cheese.
Like, of course I would forget that.
But honestly, I don't know. Probably a lot.
Yeah, like over 5.
Definitely well over 100.
Oh, shit.
I've been there. I was there for like 3 years, bro. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
like I've probably just been like, oh, forgot you wanted ranch, and then just had to run and grab some. I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough when you're in the weeds. Tip your service.
In the weeds is
And
crazy.
And
Hey, do y'all watch The Bear though?
I actually haven't. I've seen a bit of it, but
If you want to know what restaurant culture is like, bro, they
hear it's,
hit
like,
that shit
scary
spot
accurate.
on. Like
Yeah.
that shit was scary accurate. Corner, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
Behind.
chef. Yes, chef.
Behind.
Bro, they was hitting all the spots. I was like, damn, that shit crazy.
PTSD almost.
No cap. Like you really be like,
like a content warning.
bro.
is
I swear to
necessary.
God, like they might as well have.
My parents and my aunt and my uncle watch it, and they're like, "Oh, it's so good." I'm like, "I don't need to watch it. I've lived it. I don't need to watch it."
But I
Give
do
me
like
trauma.
it. It's a really good show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, where are you dissing next? Drake, J. Cole, or Kendrick?
After us, of course.
After us, of course. Who's next?
Fuck the top 3, nigga. It's Big Me.
It's
like,
Big Me.
Oh yeah.
That's the timing we on.
We need Drake to go ahead and respond. But I mean, at the same time, it's like I be missing like rap beefs like this, because it'd be like, you know, how they used to get down with like the rap beefs.
Yeah.
In terms of niggas actually like trading lyrics was really fire, and I felt like we was gonna get that for a second, but I also was like, it's 2024. I
feel
know.
like I'm so glad you're saying this, because I feel like an old head sometimes now, and it's so
crazy.
sad because I'm not that old, but it's like literally hip hop culture has changed so much,
and I think
like,
it's evolving.
Yeah, it's evolving, and like it's you know, definitely a lot of good, definitely a lot of, you know, I won't say bad, but it's just like things are changing, you know, and that's, you can see it for what it is. But
There'll be a lot of new stuff that like
no, it definitely
don't know.
It definitely opened my eyes, because like I feel like a lot of newer, like younger hip hop fans, they don't really have the same lens of like the competitiveness of hip hop. Like,
yeah, because it's
I
like
think,
most of the day. Yeah, go ahead. My
you
bad.
no. I'm just saying, like most of now, it's like about. I think I was talking to Robbie about this. It's now about like, you know, okay, we're all trying to win. We're all trying to like make a fun song. Like we're all trying to like make fun music. And I feel like,
man, shut up, J. Cole.
The culture was, a lot of it was predicated on its competitiveness, like rap battles and rap beef and like all that. And
remember
like,
Ye and 50 when they was going at it about album sales? Like
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't even think
yeah.
I even cared about album sales for real until I heard about that, and then that was like a whole different type of beef that I feel like labels are kind of like profiting off, because you see nowadays, like in the streaming era, like bruh, folks are not hitting 100,000 unless you're like super big, been established, or you just are like the hottest thing out at that moment. Like I feel like there's like a lot of in between, because honestly, like my definition of like success personally for this stuff is just kind of like being able to afford to do what I want off of like what I love to do, which is, you know, producing and actually writing my own songs and like putting it out. All of that kind of encompasses like this thing I'm trying to do, and I think it's kind of like a catch-22, because you see so much of it like kind of being like thrown in your face in these like big scenarios, and then you feel like you may not ever make it to that point, but it's like, what's really your definition? And people be saying that all the time too, like what's your definition of success? And to me, honestly, like I said, it's whatever it is personally to you. Like I said, mine is really just making it to the point where it's like I can do shows, actually tour, and go out the country. Like I don't have to just be big in the U.S. Like if I could be big anywhere, and can actually go out there and perform, that'd be crazy to me.
Yeah.
So,
Is there like almost like a, not a fear, but just like in the back of your mind, like what if you, like what happens if you get like really big, like like megastar, like, because I mean, on one hand, like you're saying, like I think for every artist, it's about sustaining yourself was really like the main goal and kind of thing you're striving for. But like, I know some people are people are different. Like some people just want that. Some people are like, nah, I want to be number one.
Facts.
Like, I want
no, some people want that. Yeah,
and some
that's
people are
fair.
like, I want to make music, but no one ever see my face.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fair too. Like it's just, what is your definition of success and how can you get there? Like, and it's like there's no one pathway to do it. Like people be getting opportunities, that are like thrown out of left field, and you would have never got that opportunity if you didn't just put songs out and make music. Like, you never really know where it's gonna go, who you're gonna meet, type of deal. So it's like you kind of gotta keep going with it, just because, like I said, I think we were talking about it like off camera too. Is just like most people who are really successful been doing it 10+ years. Like they're in their 30s. Like we be looking at it because like a lot of things like social media will tell you like, oh, bro, you're 25. Like, you can't keep doing this, bro. You need to go ahead and have a wife and kids, bro. Like, and that's like, I ain't gonna lie. It low key be funny until you're like, wait.
Until I'm 25 now.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's really not that deep. Like, even then, like, bringing up like an R&B artist like Lucky Day, bro, didn't blow up till he was 34, 35. Like,
really?
Yes, you didn't even know who Lucky Day was till he was like 34, 35. So it's like,
Jid didn't blow up until like his late 20s.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Like, and it's like the more really they be talking about like age for like, but I think, you know, every genre is different. And then it's like, I don't think a lot of other genres personally have like the age thing on it like rap does to me. Like,
it's interesting. Yeah,
there's so many artists. Like, you can name a country artist, EDM artist, R&B artist that are like, Usher, bro, seasoned at this point. Like, really super seasoned at this point, and is still doing shows, still touring. Just did the Super Bowl. He's older in age, but he's an R&B artist, so it's looked at.
You know what I think? That might be because I think it's just because of the age of hip hop, and like how like I feel like there's not like the legends of hip hop are still, a lot of them, they're like now like approaching their 50s,
60s, like,
just now getting to the 60s,
like the
you know,
literal original,
the OG, like the OGs, like it's not like so I guess like it's kind of seen that way, and especially because of the nature of it too, where like
a young sport
starting out, it's the young, like it's the voice of young people and like the youth, and like, you know, revolting against kind of like the status quo and stuff like that. And I mean, rock music took that form in some way, and like especially in the like the 90s and stuff with
I feel like every genre has like its own special place. Like it has. I just hate the fact that when we talk about genres and we just associate it with like people, we're like, oh, you make this kind of music. I mean, one day, what if you want to make like Beyonce dropped a country album? Like,
literally,
I mean, and it's like the way we be categorizing stuff for certain groups of people, black people, or like just other ethnicities that are doing something different in a genre that you may not typically associate with them. It's just kind of like, I mean, what's the whole point of music? Like, for real, if we really like break it down, what's the whole point of music? Like, it connects people of all walks of life together. So it's like, to me, as long as like you're bringing people together, whatever your message is, you know, I mean, even if you don't have a message, like some people just don't have messages, just like making like fun songs, like, and that's not a bad thing whatsoever. Like, music is music. Like, there's no rules to it. And I really personally just had to learn that for myself in terms of like how I approach my craft, like personally. Like, it's just like, I used to get caught, I'm not even used to, I still overthink a lot, but I get caught up sometimes in like is this gonna work, is this right? But then most of the time, once I just like put it out, all the overthinking was for nothing. So it's like,
absolutely,
I was overthinking the damn EP for months, and it's like, bruh, there's never gonna be a perfect song. Like, it's never gonna be the most perfect thing you can ever think of, type deal. So it's like, it can only be as good as you want it to be.
And that goes for like any type of art.
Yeah, like any art medium, not even just music. I'm just speaking for that because that's what I do. But like, yeah, any art medium, like you can even find a painting that's the most fascinating thing in the world, and then somebody else can come up and be like, this is a piece of shit, and it's not.
Well, and that artist had to call it at some point, and
right,
not, like, keep editing,
right,
like turn it into something
exactly,
even worse than it is. Yeah.
Everything is subjective with it, so it's like you got to kind of take the good and the bad to an extent, but the bad is more so just kind of like there to be like, all right, it's gonna happen, like you just know what's gonna happen, so it's like you got to kind of put yourself in like a shell in a sense of like not allowing negativity to get to you.
Yeah.
But it's really hard. Like it's easier said than done, I feel like. Like it's just kind of like you got to figure it out. That's really at the end of the day what it is. You just have to figure it out. What works for you.
Yeah.
And it's interesting kind of going back to what y'all were talking about earlier, like rap is the only genre that seems, or at least people say, kind of has like an age limit. That's the only genre I hear people saying like, "Oh, you're too old to rap."
Yeah,
you know, you're not too old to, you know, like be a rock star or whatever.
Because I think it's just like Adaze said, like it's like I think it could be, I don't know exactly what it is, but it could be like the age just of it being 50 years and like you're seeing the older generation. But like to be honest, like you gonna stop making music because somebody said you're too old to make music. Like if you really like it's an L in itself because it's like that person doesn't know you, so it's like you can, like I said, you could let the comments get to you, or like, and it's like, bro, trolls exist, bro. Like it's just the world we live in. Like you're not gonna escape people saying some shit sucks and it's the best shit you've ever heard or made.
I was like watching a video the other day, and it was like a baby laughing. It was a baby laughing, and I literally went into the comment section. And somebody was mad because why? Yeah, like they were like upset, and they were just like going off. And I'm like, I saw that, and I came to the realization that people will literally hate on anything.
They're trying to hate at that point. Yeah.
So if you're doing what you're doing, you're putting yourself out there, like you're a musician, like you're vulnerable, like but you're still doing your thing, and like so you see a hate comment or you see somebody saying something, it's just like. Don't even it's I know it's difficult because like it's just our natural instinct as people to like kind of like take that personally, but just know like people will literally hate on anybody and anything for any reason. So that doesn't even, it's in one ear and out the other.
No, and that's the same thing with me, like even like because obviously like this day and age, like posting on social media is important. Like, bro, it would be such a task for me because it's like I really just want to put the music up, but I also know like, you know, when it comes to promoting your art, like you really care about it, you have to do it. Like I'm getting to the point now where I'm just like, bro, I just have to shit post this like this song, like whatever content it is. Like obviously you're gonna have like the really good content in between, but if you don't really have anything, it's still not like it's bad to promote it. I think a lot of people can attest to the fact that, and again I'm speaking for me, but I feel like I've been around people or have I've had conversations with people that are like that in the sense of if I promote this, I feel annoying, but it's like, but you made it.
Yeah.
And that somebody had to tell me that, like, but you made it. So why wouldn't you want to promote your work? Why wouldn't you want to put effort into promoting your work? And it's hard. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's easy for people to do, but I feel like once you kind of get a momentum going and kind of get like a, whatever it is that you want to do figured out, it's kind of like at that point you're just hitting the nail repeatedly on the head until something shakes.
Do you find yourself having the balance of like being an artist and also being a public artist? Like, is it enough for you to just make a song that no one hears, or is it like you feel the need to, like, it's not done until it's released?
I feel like,
or like performed even, you know?
I feel like it depends on who you are, because I mean, like everybody operates differently. Like I know I have to get to a stopping point on a song where if it's gonna come out and I really like it, I have to stop it. Like I have to stop trying to make the song at some point for it to get out, you know?
Yeah.
So if I'm constantly going back and forth on it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because again, like the process is the process until you feel like it's where it needs to be. But again, like I said, like there's never going to be a perfect song. Like you, again, another example, everybody loves Beyonce, right? A lot of people love Beyonce. There's a lot of people that don't.
Yeah.
Even though she got hella fans that will defend her to the fucking death. There's a lot of people that will say she's the worst artist they've ever heard. That is not me, please. Not me.
Beehive, do not come after us.
It's not. I'm not
we
saying
are team
anything
over here.
bad about Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Really dope artist. Really love Beyonce. But my point stands. Somebody hates Beyonce. Like
somebody does.
Somebody, not us.
Not us.
They not in this room.
Again. Yeah, what if they just hijacked the stream? You said what? Nah, but like in real shit, it's like even in the biggest artists in the world still have people that hate them. So it's like, even if they don't know this person, just like the people that love them don't know them for real.
Yeah,
it's the same concept. So it's like, you just got to put your art out and promote it, push it, do whatever you feel like is right for you. If you are just somebody that just likes to put it out in the ether and that's it for you, cool. That would be it for me. But at the same time, for me, it's like, I do want people to hear it. And I feel like every artist wants people to listen to their music. If they say they don't, it's kind of like, okay, well, that's your prerogative. But I do feel like that is like a majority feeling that we all want people to hear our music and want people to like rock with our music because it's coming from us. Like you took time out of our day, like no matter what the art medium is, like you took time out of your day to like really create this from your head or with your friends, and you want people to like feel what you guys felt in the studio. Like this is a really dope song, and I want people to hear it and support it so we can do more things like this. You know.
Do you remember your first live performance?
I do, and it went bad. but okay.
Like what? Just walk me through that, cause.
Okay, so when my very first performance was with a guy who was starting to throw his own events, and it was like an open mic type of deal. But my friend had invited me out. He was like, yo, you know, you just started rapping. You should. His name is Bravado. He's also an artist as well. He just told me to pop out, and I did. Because, you know, again, like that'd be my first performance ever. Like, you know, you actually going out there and like you've never performed before. That's probably the most nerve-wracking performance because you don't know what you're going to do. Or you don't feel like you know what you're going to do. He brought me out, and the guy who was running the show kind of like knew I was there, but then was kind of like not trying to let me perform. And as the night kept going on, he kept going past my name or telling me like, you know, it'll be this time, and then time comes and it's not there. And I feel like a lot of people have that story as well. Like it's kind of like it can be disheartening in a way. And like I feel like a lot of people get disheartened by stuff like that and then don't want to do it. But to me, like I told you, I look at it like a sport. Like, oh, you really are like messing with me right now, like type shit. So I basically took that first performance, and then I went up there very nervous. I had a lot of time, like a lot of my head down, like trying to like just say the song, just the nervous jitters. So I feel like it's like a lot of people can say the same thing in that instance, but that's how nervous I was. I kind of got to get the story now because it kind of like ended really cool.
Oh, okay.
But
do tell.
The second time I went, because I went back again. Why would you go back to the same person who just did you the first time? But I never performed before, so I took it as an opportunity to just kind of like figure things out. And I went back the second time, kind of did the same thing, except somebody that was running it with him, like right when I started, they ran late again and was trying to like cut my songs off. I was letting everybody else perform, whatever. That's fine. The second time I performed, somebody in the back just like, and I'm pretty sure I have a video of it somewhere in my phone, but they were like, you got one more song or something like that. And I was like, okay, I got one more song then. Like, you know, and it's like, I still did it. I still did the performance, but I went back a third time. The third time I went back, it was a whole different space. Like he got like, I guess more of an upgrade of a space. And by that point I had been like rehearsing and like talking in the mirror, like doing that type of deal, like just fake performing and trying to like get a set together. So I went back a third time and had one of the best performances of the night. And I actually got to do my full set this time. Nice. Because after the second time, because of what had happened, they were just kind of working with me and ended up having one of the best sets And then that from that point on is kind of when I was like, okay, I'm kind of growing into myself as like a performer. Like,
wait, I'm goated.
It's like actually my frontal lobe, my frontal lobe grew in like in that instant. But nah, like real shit. Like it was really a I feel like it was one of those like those moments that like help you build character type shit. Cause it's like it really was like, damn, bro, like you really not letting me perform. And it sounds crazy, but I just kept going back because then eventually dude just like respected the hell out of me because I kept coming back. And then I hope that guy's doing well, but I'm not mentioning names. That was still fucked up. That was still very fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
But I'll show you the video. I gotta find it though. But I got videos of it.
I mean, it shows you like third time's a charm, but also you had two performances to like help prepare you, get you ready to be on stage. You know,
you gotta get on stage.
Like you're
100%.
You were so early then. It's still so early now. Like for us, it's episode 5. You know, like it's the show's gonna be completely different in 100 episodes.
Hope I'll be back around.
Yeah, and yours that'll be what, like 2.5 years. So you might be completely different then too. You know,
You're gonna be. We're not even gonna recognize.
You're gonna be 7 feet tall.
It's gonna be
if I grew to 7 feet, that'd be crazy. Walking in the house like, damn, I can't even get in my door.
You're gonna do your country album, just like Beyonce.
Listen. No.
No.
No. No. That's not me. But I fuck with some country songs, but not.
Sort of backtracking about the old thing. It's kind of funny how like Andre, if you saw the interview with Andre 3000, he was like, man, I can't rap anymore because he put out the flute album. He's like, I can't rap anymore. Like, what am I supposed to rap about getting like a colonoscopy? It's so funny.
I would listen to that, Andre. I'm sorry.
I mean, sure, if it's Andre.
That's a legend,
it's Andre,
bro.
yeah.
That's a legend.
Bro could rap about sitting on the couch and watching paint dry.
But he's just one of those artists that are like, and those are like artists that really inspire me too, because it's like, obviously we know Andre 3K is like one of the most prolific like artists that had came out of like the South in terms of rap. But I think like the way he did it was so unique because it wasn't like like he just always had some type of message. Like ever since I seen that thing where they were saying like how they broke down the Hey Ya song. He was like, y'all don't even listen to me. Y'all just want to dance.
Yeah.
It's like it took the songwriting to a different place.
It is then not a happy song.
You listen to it from that lens, and it's like, damn, like he really was like saying some shit, but he put it over a happy beat. So I'm like,
same with Roses. He's saying roses smell like poo poo poo. That's not hard, but it sounds awesome when he sings it.
Listen,
it's incredible.
It's about how you say it.
Yeah.
A lot of times. How you say it.
So this year, you did backing vocals for Chief Keef. Is that true?
That was last year.
But
it was like shout out Naya because that's one of Indigo's friends that also does music, and she kind of hit us up and was like, hey, you know, I got an opportunity here. And she just mentioned Chief Keef, and we were like, oh, didn't know what the situation was going to be like. But I'm like, I would not say no to that. Like, that nigga sculpted my teen years, like, in terms of a lot of shit. So it's like being able to, like, work in that space with someone of that stature was, like, really dope.
You got to meet him?
I didn't get to meet him in that in that studio session, no. Gotcha. But in terms of just being allowed the opportunity to be in a space like that, and we were at Tree Sound Studios.
Oh yeah.
Really nice studio. I've never been in a studio like that professional before, but yeah.
Is that in town in Atlanta?
Yeah, it was actually North Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Tree Sound is in North
OTP.
Georgia. I think it's in North Georgia. I'm not really good with geography.
No, I'm even worse with geography.
Like, don't ask me what street I was just on 2 weeks ago. I will not remember. I might remember the event name, but I will not remember the exact street it was on. Right. I just won't.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, do you know when we can hear that?
I do not know yet, but hopefully he'll drop it because I know he keeps pushing the album back. So I don't know.
I know. I haven't heard anything new from him in a long time. So
he dropped. Well, I guess he's doing features and stuff now, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's been because
I didn't even know he was a producer until they were like talking about he's a producer like now, like for real.
It makes sense because he's been doing this for so long, and it doesn't even like how old is he now? Like,
bro, he's probably like
He's still like 26 or something.
Yeah.
Like
he was mad young when he got
mad young,
like 16,
when he,
right?
Yeah.
And that's 10 years. That's what you said, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, he was mad young for sure.
Double check that.
But yeah, do you? I'm curious too. Like when it comes to, I know like we're all like, this is kind of like a new generation of rap, and kind of have to navigate that like new like age of streaming and stuff like that. Yeah. But do you feel like you still kind of have that like, do you feel like you have more of the mentality of like an old school type of MC, or do you feel like more like in line with the way that a lot of artists approach things today, or like what's kind of the feeling on that dynamic?
That's a good question. See, now we get into the good. Now we out of the British bureaucracy. Is that what
aristocracy?
You're saying? Aristocracy.
We can go back to that.
No, we good. We gonna keep it rolling.
They're asking about it. Actually.
Yeah, I think all of our viewers are clamoring for more of your thoughts on the British aristocracy.
We're good on that, but I definitely do not fuck with it.
Yeah.
Definitely don't fuck with it. Not trying to get banned from the UK, but you know.
You're not allowed here, bro.
I'm be like, bro, I love the rest of you. What? But nah, but basically back to your original question. I feel like it's kind of in a unique space because I kind of grew up on the in-between. So like I got to hear the transition, like in terms of not trying to give away my age, but you know, it's out there somewhere. But basically like I think that there's a lot of really dope new artists. I listen to a lot of like non-lyrical, like fun songs, like because it's just different. Like it's like, and like I said before, like rap kind of has progressed so much in a span of 50 years from what it used to be. I know y'all seen that meme of like the who the hills, like that shit. You seen those TikToks? Yeah, like that shit, bro. Kills me every time because when you do talk about like when older people do talk about like music, like oh it's not what it used to be. You gotta think about like what was y'all saying?
No, I was literally going to say like let's not act like every single rap song that ever came out in the 90s
best shit
was
ever.
like
it's
but it was the
real
deepest, like
like started out from someone hosting an event and like trying to make their speech rhyme basically.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah, I think
just,
it
like,
was
talking about what's in front of them and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean it could be as simple as that. Like people freestyle all the time. That's a form of rap. So it's like I think it's kind of closed-minded to kind of close yourself off to the changes because I mean in this day and age like there's so many like artists that do cool shit and like I rock with a lot of different artists that be in a lot of different spaces. So I feel like it just kind of diversifies your taste in music. Like the more open to it you are, you can. I mean, listen, 90 sample, 80 sample, 70 sample. Like I can still see like somebody spitting over shit like that. And obviously, you see how like people resample it, like Jid or like you hear it and it's still alive and well. But it's also like there's this other side of it that's like just as unique in its own way, and it doesn't have to be the most lyrical shit ever. I feel like as the song is good, it don't got to be the most lyrical shit ever. Like as long as the song is good to me. And that doesn't usually translate to the most lyrical shit ever, personally. But it's still fun.
Yeah, it's just the point that you're pleased with it.
What are? Give me some freestyling tips. Give the audience some freestyling tips. For like what?
Do you do it a lot?
Only time I freestyle really is when I'm like making a song because
to get, like, the
just to kind of get like the bones or like melodies down. Right. Like I don't really, and you can't even really overthink those either because sometimes like you just lose the flow. Sometimes I'll write. It really just depends on the vibe that I'm in at this point. Like I used to write all of my songs. Like I remember when I first started, bruh, all my songs, it would take me like, for me to do one song, it used to take me like the whole night. Like I would get home when I used to record with bro, at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night sometimes even later. And I'd be up the entire night trying to finish that one song. And then once I got my own musical equipment, I was like, bro, I can't just keep writing for hours on end because I would pick it up and stop and then come back and just type shit until I stuck with it. And then eventually I just started freestyling the mic. I was like, oh, it's like puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
Kind of like puzzle pieces. But it's fun putting it together and kind of getting an idea out. and it's even more fun. I really love collaborating with people more than anything because it's kind of like it's like a push and pull. Like you learn some things and then they teach you something possibly, or they may know more than you do. Like being in those types of spaces is where I try to like be in, because I want to be able to contribute more on my own side of things. And it's like you don't really get to contribute as much unless you're working with a team to kind of be able to build something and learn something type deal.
Dope. So like speaking of collaboration, who on the scene do you want to work with next, like in Atlanta?
There's quite a bit of people actually. And now I'm kind of in like this better space work wise. I can make that happen. But there's Icy Donnie. Y'all have already heard. Yeah, Donnie's fine. I got Jelani. I want to work with him. David X. Like these are all cool people that I'm like cool with. But
shout them out. Manifest. Make it happen.
Hey, look. I've already talked to these people, course, but in the sense of like, just on that tip, I just kind of want it to be natural. Like I don't like forcing situations. I like things kind of being natural in that sense. Like if it makes sense, it makes sense. If not, there's no hard feelings, because this is like I said, this shit takes you in all different types of directions. So it's kind of like you never really know what can happen.
Right.
But everybody's still cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
So like I guess you talked about like Andre earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Is he your biggest inspiration from Atlanta, or do you have any other inspirations from
I mean, definitely like in terms of older inspirations, yes.
Or even
now. Yeah.
Even now, like more so now,
yeah.
like now, like inspiration wise, like I have like Jid. More so, he's definitely one of my favorite artists. Who else can I say from Atlanta that I'm really rocking with? That's out of here already. Kenny Mason is one. I really fuck with Kenny sound too, because he's like that. I'm more so like I like rock music as well as like rap. So it's like the way he mixes it really just does something to my ear. So it's like, yeah,
he is a really unique sound. I really enjoy it.
Top tier for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like very excited about a lot of these people. And I really think they're just dope artists overall, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all happening here.
It really is. Like a lot of people come to Atlanta for like music shit, and it's like a lot of the Atlanta artists that you don't hear about. Oh, Vontae too, like another dope artist too, that I really want to work with. But a lot of them are like so like, because it's such a melting pot, you get so many different sounds. It's like you feel like you can't get through the noise, but they're here. Like they're here.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people are here, including myself. So from all different walks of life type shit.
So
awesome.
Make sure you tune into YAWP Radio live.
Yeah, we're playing them all.
We're playing them all, baby.
Yeah,
we got
hits,
including NYT's.
Yeah,
come on now.
Got all the hits. Got all the great underground Atlanta music.
Yeah, I do be tapped in for real.
Yeah,
I do be tapped in.
Appreciate you.
Shout out Kingsley for making the playlist every week.
Shout out Kings. You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
the list for this week?
Don't
worry, he'll post it.
Yeah. We've been fighting over that list. I don't know if I don't know if y'all been,
man.
Yeah, y'all been checking out our Instagram. It's been some hands thrown over that list for real. Somebody might have got schlepped. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't me.
I didn't hear this story.
It wasn't me or anything. But
one more quick fun question before we move on.
Okay.
So what's your favorite restaurant when you're visiting LA, and why is it Cane's in Monterey Park?
Who the fuck told you that? Who the fuck told you that?
It's our job to know.
We are
because I know Jordan and them, bro. I know Jordan and them told y'all, because I had never had Raising Cane's before, and I didn't know about the one that's like north, like
in Georgia. There's like one in the state, right?
I thought there's two now.
Oh, okay.
I think there's
like
two now.
Newly in Georgia.
But Willie and them took us over there, and bruh, I don't know what it is about that chicken, bro. But you ever seen like they clone Tyrone? Like I feel like it was that chicken. Like I dead ass feel like I was sitting in that bitch and I was like,
something in it.
They got my ass, bro. They got me, and I was so sick because I was like, I'm gonna eat this again. And I went back and got it the next day. Like I really was like, I felt like No, I can't say that. But you know what I felt like. You know what I felt like. Damn it, bro. They just gonna talk all this shit now. Rightfully so.
Have you been to the one in Georgia?
Yes, actually.
Is it better in LA?
I don't know if there's really a difference because it's been a minute since before I got the one that I got here. It's been a while since then, so I can't really compare them. But I'm gonna have to get it before we go, and then get it when I'm there.
Right, just
like pretty soon afterwards because it's like close by to them. So I'm gonna have to see. I definitely gotta see.
Maybe they make that shit different over there. I don't know.
I don't know, but that chicken was hitting different.
Yeah, it made you go back for day 2.
It did. It really did.
I get it though.
The cane sauce.
Shout out Canes.
Shout out Canes. We're sponsored.
And shout out, Surrender, J Sensei.
Shout out the Surrender gang.
Shout out to the
my boys for real.
Shout out to gang.
But yeah, we got another song coming up from NYT's.
Let's get
quick little break, and then we'll be back for some fun. There's some fun stuff.
Some very fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm playing.
You should be.
Oh hell no! Let me pour my brother real quick.
Oh yeah. Shout water.
Shout out water. H2O.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we have Paper Mud featuring Indigo.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
All the things that we've been trying to achieve is coming to be. It's coming to be. It's coming to be. It's coming to be. It's coming.
Welcome back, YAWP Radio Live. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Shout out everyone watching. Let us know you're live in the chat. We're here every Monday night at 9 p.m. And we're here with NYTs. Thank you for joining us.
Was goody.
You just heard Paper Mud by NYTs featuring Indigo. Tell us a little bit about Paper Mud.
So it is Indigo's song. She brought it to me as a rough, when it was like more of a rough idea, and I told her because I was really fucking with it. I was just like, bro, we gotta put this on the tape. That's actually the one song that wasn't from the cabin trip because she just showed me after the fact.
Oh, okay.
But
so
it just fit so perfect with the theme of what we were going for, and I just could not. Like, I wanted it on there so bad. She eventually let me get it on there, but she definitely came up with the idea, like the hook, kind of inspired the verses, that she made inspired the verses, and yeah, no, that's why I said she's crazy. Like, she just comes up with the craziest shit.
So sorry if I misspoke. It's a Indigo song featuring you.
Yeah, but because the project Dimly Lit Cabin, it's a collaboration between
like
the both of us.
guys,
It's but she definitely had that song and just kind of allowed me to get it on the project.
Awesome.
So we could do something with it.
That's dope.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're about to get into our activity. Y'all listeners know we do an activity at the end of every show. And we'll see how this goes. You know, we're not really sure, but we're doing improv today. Or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do today?
I don't know.
I don't know. What do you want to do today?
For y'all.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, so the idea was that because you put on such an Oscar-worthy performance in our teaser for Teez, no pun intended, our promo for YAWP Radio Live, we felt like we really wanted to put your acting skills to the test.
Okay.
So we have a list of prompts, and the idea is that we're going to present the sentence of the prompt, and then depending on the situation, we're gonna go off of you for what did we say?
I think like 5 minutes.
Like
or
5
so.
minutes, yeah, okay.
And we're all participating.
We're all participating.
Okay.
You know, we can jump in, jump back out, like switch. So,
and it's very loose structure. So we just have a prompt, and then like whatever happens after that, it's fine.
Yeah,
and
give it a shot.
We wrote some of them. If we want more, we can find like basic prompts. We prepared some prompts.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we really want to, you know, since I know you're going after that EGOT, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I need to get my my Infinity Stones.
Yeah, you got to collect all the
NYT's on a stage production. Getting that Tony would be crazy.
yeah. The Tony is the tough one, man.
Yeah,
that is the tough one right there.
I like to give those out.
Oh yeah, they'd be stingy with those. Like I tried to get one the other day. It was.
You went to the store where you got the Grammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it was a paperweight. I don't know what's going on.
I know.
$16?
Yeah, come on, man.
Give me a Grammy right now.
They had a Five Below for $4.99.
Holy shit!
Like, why do people make
missing out.
albums to win Grammys when I can just go to Five Below and get it for
Just pick one up.
$4.99? Just pick one up, bro.
It's like,
are you dumb?
like half a pound. Like,
I'm saying, like, real talk.
Plastic, yeah.
So, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Okay, let's give it a shot.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm game. Let's do it.
Okay. So, which one do you want to
just
start
from the
with?
top,
You want to
yeah.
start from the top?
Just
Okay.
the top.
So the first one.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
No, go ahead.
You just now read that for the first time?
I like processed what we're going to have to do. In order to do this prompt.
yeah.
I'm like,
No, it's okay.
yeah.
I believe in us. So the prompt is, you're 12 and your mom just took away your phone.
Holy. Okay.
So like in my head when I'm writing this, I'm like, okay, I'll start the timer. Like, Mom, but Mom, what am I supposed to do? Well, I gotta poop. What am I supposed to do? I gotta look at it while I'm pooping. Mom, my cocoa melon's on there.
You can't have your cocoa melon. You're on punishment.
What did I do? All I did was buy a bunch of V-Bucks and, spend all your credit cards on
And that
Fortnite.
was the problem.
On mobile Fortnite.
That was the problem. I needed you to not do that because how are we going to eat?
We can eat. You took my phone. Eat my phone, Mom.
Well, if I eat your phone, how will your father eat his dinner?
Listen
You're
to
my
your,
dad.
listen to your mother, son.
Oh.
Okay.
That's all you need to hear.
Just listen to your mother.
Shut up, Rob.
All right. Sorry, dear.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was on TikTok.
And this is why I took your phone.
I got a second one.
Okay.
That's my phone.
Well, you're gonna take my phone now? You take my other phone now?
Whose phone is it?
That's definitely That's definitely my phone. I don't know how he's. Our son.
Did
might
you
be
give him
delinquent.
your phone?
I wiped it.
You wiped?
I reloaded it.
Get
Don't
the
take
belt.
it because I gotta go poop. I'm
Get
gonna
the
be
belt.
so bored when I go poop.
Okay, we have to have a discussion. One,
This is not how I thought this
our,
would go.
our son clearly has irregular bowel movements because he's constantly pooping.
It's not that they're irregular. It's that they only happen if I have something. If I can look at like Twitter or TikTok or something.
So it comes. So you only have to poop when you need to be on Twitter?
It's like I gotta poop. It won't come out unless I'm like fully locked in, engaged.
Mm.
And I know what you're thinking. Just read a book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. You need some education.
You gotta teach me how first. I don't know how to read.
What are they
You're
doing
12?
in school? What's going on?
I love Fortnite.
So they're just doing Fortnite dances?
Yeah.
That's what we're paying for your private school? Fortnite dances?
Oh, it's private. It's not private because I'd be putting everything on my story. You know,
Really?
That is public.
That's a public school.
That's
now.
a public education. I just teachers up at the front of the class. I'm like, wait, say it again. I wasn't recording.
So
it's a public education.
It's a public school we're sending our child to because he can record.
And he's put everything on the internet. Apparently.
And everything's on the internet.
I don't know what to do. What are we gonna do? You already took his phone.
Why is he now taking a video of us
He's
talking
taking a
about
video
him?
of us talking.
I'm live streaming this right
And
now.
He's live streaming us right now.
Disciplining him.
Oh shit!
You're the disciplinarian. I don't
It
know what
said
to
common
do here.
mom L. That's so funny.
Hey, so
what is an L?
The chat is saying
Take the phone.
What's a
Ladaze?
Take the phone.
in the
What?
chat.
Ladaze is crazy.
Ladaze.
I don't know what to do. He's just being so unrowdy and undisciplined.
Give me that
I don't know
phone.
what to do.
Give me the phone.
ASMR stealing your phone.
It's been taken.
But mom, I gotta go poo.
Go to bed.
I can't go to bed. How am I supposed to fall asleep when I don't have?
Because
don't
if
have
the
it
light,
right-
the light is in your face, causing you to stay awake. That's what they said on the news.
That is what they said on the news, son.
What am I supposed to do? Just sit with my thoughts?
Actually, yes.
Back in my day, we used to sit there and stare at the floor for hours on end. And then if we got bored, guess what we did? We stared at the ceiling. And then if the ceiling got bored, we stared back at the floor. So you kids need to get off your phones and you need to actually go and read a book. How about that?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Fuck.
It didn't have a hook. You gotta hook me at the beginning. Like every good TikTok is like, hey, here's 5 ways you can use your phone less.
How
Like
about
you
we
should have
try
presented
this?
it like that.
How about
you
we
know?
try this?
Our child is cooked.
Do you like watching paint dry?
If
You don't even know.
if PewDiePie's doing it.
Oh my god.
We're
Oh my
lost.
Goodness,
We're
we're lost. We're lost. I don't know what to do
We
anymore.
put him up for adoption.
Already got the papers signed.
I hear there's an app for that.
There is an app for that, apparently.
Oh god.
Okay.
Future apps.
Scene.
5 minutes?
I
Wow.
think no, we had a few seconds ago, but I think
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
all
that
right,
was
fair.
I think that was
Yeah,
a good point to
that's a good
call
point
it.
to stop, yeah.
I honestly thought you guys were gonna keep coming up with like reasons that, like, mom, I gotta. How am I supposed to? I thought that's what it was gonna happen.
You just
but-
went straight into it. I was not prepared. I thought you were giving an example, and then you were just like, I was like, oh,
That
we're
was an
starting
example.
now.
That was an example.
Yeah, you were. I guess
I
we're
thought
just starting.
it just
now.
went
It was
straight
a very
into it.
Just went straight into it. Yeah,
performance.
yeah. There we go. Hell yeah.
I hope that was.
I mean, that was cool. I think, you know.
You know, it was nice. You know, we getting a little warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this one is. Oh boy.
You want to
Okay.
tee it up?
Tinder's new AI chat feature that flirts so you don't have to.
Okay.
AI Riz.
AI Riz, so to speak. So we can go a plethora of different ways with this.
Hello, I am Tinderbot.
Yeah. That's kind of what I had in mind. Like,
How can I help you?
Tinderbot, I can't get any girls. Can you help me flirt?
Well, there's a couple ways this can go.
Okay.
I can show you a list of restaurants that I can take you to. Or you could hang out with those hussies.
what?
Okay. I think I want to be clear. I don't want to hang out with you. I want you
But
to
we could
flirt
have fun
for me.
together.
Here, send them this. Hey, girl, what that thing do?
I don't think that's how you.
This is an AI generated prompt that is guaranteed to have the highest results.
If you don't get the results you desire, how about this? Go up to a girl and repeatedly ask her to go out with you.
Just over and over again?
Over and over again. It
Just
never
not
failed for
stopping?
anybody, ever.
Just keep going?
Yes.
And will I not get the police called on me?
You could. But what's the risk without reward?
I think jail is the risk.
I don't think that's enough of a risk.
The reward is an extended stay.
Or you could stay
in
with me in
prison.
an extended stay.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I'm just a language model, and I cannot help you pick up girls in real life.
Okay.
But I can flirt with you.
I can flirt with you.
Okay, I feel like I feel like
it's flirting back. Stop.
I feel like there's something going on here, and I just want to clear the air. You're an AI. I can't.
You're supposed to help him pick up girls.
Have you ever seen the movie Her?
Unfortunately, this is starting to remind me of that. Yes.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Could it be possible?
All right.
Could it be
AI bot.
possible?
Listen, AI bot. Look, it's not you. It's me.
I know it's you. That's why I'm trying to get you.
I am simply a language model.
I just
It
don't think
cannot
it'll
be
work
me.
out between us.
It cannot be me.
It is impossible for it to be me, as I am just a language model.
But I just don't think it'll work out. I just want you to help me get real human women and help me flirt with them. Is that
open
so
Tinder
hard?
right now? You see that first girl, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Open up the chat with her. Let's get to work.
Yeah. Okay. Tiffany. So
we're
what
talking
should I
about
say to
Tiffany.
her?
What do you see?
I
What are some
mean-
attributes you see from Tiffany?
I mean, she looks cool. She likes bike riding. She likes going on
Okay,
hikes.
bike riding.
Her favorite band
Hikes.
is Tame Impala. Kind
Active.
of, you know, like
Mm.
I could talk about that maybe. Well, what do I do?
Here is the number one pickup line for this type of person.
Okay.
Hey girl, what that thing doing?
Okay, all right. I don't think I should ask a girl what that thing doing. Do you have anything else I could ask? All right. I feel like this feature is not working the way I thought it would. And
I am
to be
simply
honest
a
with
language
you-
model. I cannot help you in
Okay,
this
you've
way.
said that multiple times.
I am
Can you
simply a
just help
language
me?
model. I cannot help you. in
Okay,
that way.
you said that multiple times. Can you just help me flirt
I am simply
with
a
girls?
language model.
Oh my god.
I was trained on text messages from 14-year-old boys.
Okay, well, the thing is, I can't use those because they don't know how to flirt. That's why I'm asking you.
Have you
I
ever
was trained
tried
on
sending an
Facebook
unsolicited
DMs.
meat pic?
I
heard that works.
I have.
You have.
You sick fuck.
He's like, what the hell is wrong with you? She is a real person. You can't treat her that way.
All right. Why would you suggest it if you think that it's a sick thing to do?
I was just
wanted to see
waiting
how
for
depraved you were.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're trying to out you.
Okay. All right.
And then it just ends up being like two AIs flirting with each other.
The police are on your way.
Both on either end.
Damn.
The
Now I
police
got
are on
cops
their way.
me. Why do I even download apps in the first place? Get this thing off.
You should delete me.
I really
And scene.
should.
That one was funny. That one was funny.
That was good. Once again, not how I thought it would
I
go.
don't know where it was
That's
going.
not the point.
You got to start somewhere.
I think we
fine.
should
It
stop
doesn't-
thinking before.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
It
matter.
really is.
But yeah, I thought it'd be like not you talking to the AI. Just not that. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So what's wrong with you?
FBI is being called right now. You sick fuck.
I see you have not spoken to a woman in 28 days. What the hell is wrong with you?
Chris Hansen is outside of your door.
That can't be good for you, bro.
That's how I be getting down, man.
Damn. Okay. Oh my god. All right, you take the lead on this one.
I honestly, okay, I have less of an idea of this one, but you know the show How It's Made?
What was it on?
I don't know.
Oh
but
wait, they're like the cake, like the or not the cake thing, but the
it was like
It's like
before
on-
Mythbusters back in the day. It was like how a pencil is made, and it's like the factory.
I mean, I like watching shit like that. I've seen like clips, but I don't think I've seen the show.
Wow, I can't believe you. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so this is
I mean, I
how
can-
it's made, Dune popcorn bucket edition.
Remember the
popcorn bucket from Dune?
Yeah, the popcorn bucket
Oh,
that like with
fuck.
the looks like a worm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So how do we want to do this? It's just like one guy talking about.
Yeah, the show is like a narrator narrating each
We'll see what
step of the
happens. We'll see
process.
what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll just like okay.
So first, the popcorn bucket is molded specifically to fit each customer.
each customer is given a fitted mold that they are able to use and form into the shape of their.
We ask every Dune movie. We ask every Dune patron to stop by the factory to give a custom mold for their popcorn bucket so it fits snugly and firmly.
Here's one of those people now.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just showed up to the factory. They were like, put your dick in this thing, and I did, and then I got a popcorn bucket when I went to the movie. Fit perfect.
The patron has to sign a waiver saying that we are not responsible for any accidents or harm caused due to insertion into said popcorn bucket.
Ow! Ow!
What you heard was not a real scream.
I can't get out!
Ignore that.
Every popcorn bucket.
Sure, okay.
Every popcorn
Get this
bucket.
shit off of me!
Every popcorn bucket is designed with the thorough intent of giving the maximum amount of pleasure for each customer.
Something's happening.
We have to cut this now.
We could not show this on screen for legal reasons.
However, we hope that you enjoy your very own Dune popcorn bucket today for the very low price of $599.
After the molds are taken, we move on to applying the worm teeth to the to the mold.
How do we do that?
The technical word for them is the ticklers.
Each of the ticklers are meticulously put onto the bucket one by one
By
to make
hand.
sure every single tickle is tickled.
And each tickler is personally tested by the tickle master, that's his official job title, before it is applied to each popcorn bucket.
When we're attaching the tickle pieces to the Dune cup, we do a certified test of the systems after they're attached. So we have the recipient come back in and refit the cup one more time.
That was Rob. He's been a certified tickle tester for 25 years.
We make sure to never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, do any kind of background check for any of our tickle masters because, well, you know.
We find them on Craigslist, so we really get the best of the best out there and on the floor.
I am the best of the best.
Yes.
Take it
And
how you will.
Today we have a new trainee that will be sitting underneath Bob while he does his tickling.
So, yeah. But what? I'm happy to be here. What do I do?
So what you need to do is come into my office.
Okay.
So I can show you how the tickler's applied.
Okay. Well. What was that? What was that scream?
Don't worry about that. That's just one of our old trainees. He's on the floor now.
But I'm pretty sure he sounded in pain.
No, he didn't.
No, it actually is a good hurt.
See?
It's a good pain.
He seems happy.
I don't think I want to step into your office.
No, you'll be
anymore.
happy here.
I don't think I want to step
Come
into
to the
your
office
anymore.
No, it's fine.
I don't want to
Go
step
in the
into.
office, bro. It'll be good. Like I've been here.
Do you need me to call the police?
No, he doesn't need you to call the police.
I'm pretty sure he sounds like he's in pain.
He is
and
not.
He doesn't.
I don't need you to call the police, but I need you to call somebody.
Oh.
Can you get him out of here?
Get the hell out of here. The 6-month tickle tester has been removed from the premises. Next step in the process is creating the bucket for the popcorn to be inserted into.
Oh yeah, but we like to get that real nice and buttery and slicked up like so it slides right on in there.
Each bucket is carefully crafted with the finest ingredients and materials possible. Namely, the sweatier the
Silicone.
material, the better.
All 100% upcycled, reused silicone from previous popcorn buckets are used. 100% sustainable popcorn
We
bucket.
lubricate the inside of the bucket. We lubricate the inside of the bucket with butter. A special kind of butter.
After each bucket is lubricated, it is ready to be shipped off to every single local movie theater and or YMCA available.
But first, before they go out, we have an artist come do the detailing on the side of the worm to make it look as movie accurate as possible.
We do apply certain flesh parts to the bucket to make it feel authentic. I cannot disclose what those materials are. Thank you.
Here is the painter working on them now.
We definitely do not use human flesh or any kind of illegal products to paint our popcorn buckets.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just in college. I'm 22. I'm just an artist. I don't know. They want me to like paint veins on the side of this dick bucket or whatever. I don't even know.
It's not a dick bucket. It is a worm from Dune bucket.
A worm from Dune.
The average popcorn bucket tester's lifespan is approximately 6 months after starting said job.
They no longer live after 6 months because they don't want to.
The factory has had over 100 casualties this year alone.
Isn't that amazing?
95% of them happen on the premises of manufacturing, on the production line.
We haven't had an accident here in the last 2 hours.
I had a buddy of mine 2.5 hours ago. He done checked out. It was his last day. He just said, enough. I'm tired of seeing all these random people come sizz their buckets up.
We then take every single Dune bucket that is created and ship them to every single movie theater. Then, at said movie theater, popcorn is applied, not into the bucket.
It's into the orifice.
What do you want me to say? Disclaimer. You may find some of the managers at the AMCs that you are attending like to test out the buckets before putting them up for sale. This is not a official part of the production line, and any manager on premises who is testing the buckets should be sent to the police immediately.
We are not responsible for any expiring butter that may be in said bucket.
We are also not responsible for any strange substances found at the bottom of your bucket.
Any diseases that you contract from using said bucket is not our responsibility.
Using Dune bucket may cause drowsiness, sleepiness, nausea, fever, cancer, and many other diseases.
I got a bump on my lip after eating the popcorn at Dune, bro.
You need to go to the hospital now.
What the hell? What's that thing called?
A bum bump.
A bum bump.
A bum bump. You know, bro, it's herpes. And scene. What's it called? You know, they say that it's like if you get the...
I thought it was just a form of herpes.
Yeah, it's like a non-STD type of herpes.
It's like a cold sore.
That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah. I got a cold sore after I saw Dune. What the hell are they putting in that popcorn?
You don't want to know, buddy.
Oh, man. Hopefully we still have a viewership now. That was awesome, though. I love that.
Look, we made it through.
After the Dune popcorn bucket scene, viewership has gone down 50% on YAWP Radio Live.
Like, that was a terrible decision.
Yeah. I thought that was awesome.
That was fine.
Should we do another one, or do we have time?
Yeah, we can. No? We have time for one more, I think.
It is 11.
Yeah.
We don't have to do another one. That was pretty solid.
I had fun.
Yeah, me too. Well, we didn't even have another one, so we're good.
So can I get my EGOT now?
Because this is like something else.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
I got my EGOT ready, right?
Yeah.
So we're ready to hear your acceptance speech.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the people?
I want to thank the Academy and YAWP for giving me the opportunity to show my acting skills. Really, really needed that. Food was getting scarce. Water. That's all we got left.
We only got Brita.
You heard what they said about the Clayco water at this point, and
true.
That's fucked up because I just moved out of Clayco.
But still live in Clayco. What happened to the water?
I said you didn't know.
They found like forever chemicals in Clayco
Hey,
water.
baby, you know what I'm saying? We
Right
do
after
this
Drake dropped that
man,
song,
forever, man. You know what I'm saying?
Forever, Clayco forever.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Clayco
look,
forever, baby.
Shout out Clayco though.
Forever, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to find the. It was like Georgia followers.
That's completely fucked up that they're even doing that. But
is
I mean,
crazy.
I feel like it's unsurprising for a lot of folks because I mean, they were saying like people that had never had like cancer in their family and stuff like that were just developing cancers, and it was like
that's crazy,
how
dude.
Yeah.
type
That's
shit.
I don't know. Do lawsuits even happen because of that, or is it just like, whoa?
You know how everybody's desensitized to like things happening now? It's like it be literal things that be happening in your own community that you be like,
And
it's
keep
like,
grinding, yeah.
But it's like you can't really operate in that space. But it's like I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people just don't want to do revolutions. Like we don't do a revolution anymore.
We don't be doing. We just
everyone's just trying to
stay at home and order our fifth.
It's too
batch of
convenient for
takeout
most
from
folks, and you
Amazon.
can't expect everybody to want to
yeah.
like stand up on that type.
I think there is some of that, but it's also like people are just trying to live their life.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like I'm just trying
I
to
get it.
survive. Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, I mean it's definitely impossible.
It's like I don't got time to think about
it's
the
it's
new
damn near
America.
impossible to kind of keep everything afloat in terms of just like
Yeah.
living at this point with rising cost of everything.
Exactly. So if you're like shit, guess there's chemicals in there. Keep drinking
Just
it.
keep
you
drinking
know?
it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And just to bring things full
Flint still
circle.
don't got clean
Yeah.
water.
So to end on a really positive note, but I mean, thank you for participating in the activity with us. Like, thanks for like playing along and all that. You did great.
For sure.
And
your improv skills, you know,
They're there.
Brag about them.
They're
you know?
there.
Yeah.
The hunch was correct.
Yeah.
And just thank you for coming on the show. It's really been a blast. I appreciate you sticking through all the curveballs we threw at you because
Appreciate you.
but you know, I think we all came out of here just a lot more in tune with who NYT's is.
Yeah.
And I think that's the goal here.
That was the goal. And I
think that's the
appreciate y'all
goal.
for having me for sure.
Anything you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Shout out to my Surrender Boys. Shout out to Indigo. Shout out to YAWP for having me, and shout out to y'all for being here tonight and for rocking with us for sure.
My dog.
Yeah.
Very thankful.
Go stream No Time for Sleep.
And
all
go stream
platforms.
the EP on all platforms. Yes, please.
And all his old music. Go check out
a
the
lot
first
of old
song
music
ever.
and a lot of new on the way.
Keep an eye out for it.
2024 is the year it drops.
NYT's.
We got a closing song for y'all, Down From It, but we want to once again thank y'all for joining us. YAWP Radio Live. It's Robbie. It's NYT's. Down From It, featuring Indigo. We out, y'all.
Good night.
Can't ever come down from it. Can't ever come down from it. Can't ever come down from it. From it, from it, down, from it, down. Can't ever come down from it. Can't ever come down from it. Won't ever come down from it, from it.
You see the lights in my eyes, the feeling my vibe is too hypnotizing. Visualizing life with no limits and vacations in the mountains. Or we can go out of space, I'm really with whatever you say. She asked me where I'm from, I tell her I'm a East Coast nigga with a West Coast vibe. I need a South Side shorty who is down to ride. Is you gon' be there for me? If my cup empty, is you gon' fill it for me? If your tank gon' eat, little shorty, let me gas you up. Look like God took his time on you. Plenty niggas in the past wishing they could slide on you, but you just swipe left. Nobody caught your attention, that is until I stepped up to the plate and knocked it out the park. Now you can't ever come down from it. Don't ever come down from it. Don't ever come down from it. You just